descending from atop the highest mountains of pop culture and delivering the knowledge of media you seek. This is the Geek Podcast. Descending from atop the highest mountains of pop culture and delivering the knowledge of media you seek.
Ho, 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 mountain nerds. Welcome back to the Geek Peak. It's been a minute. You guys have probably been wondering where we have been. We'll get into all of that. Brandon, as per usual. Oh, here he goes. He's back.
Would it really be a Geek Peak stream if my internet didn't cut out or something?
Yo,
I'm going to go ahead and shift me to the bottom here for when Brandon inevitably cuts out again. But yeah, so this is our Geek Peak Christmas reunion. We'll get into what's been going on with all of us. But today we're just gonna kind of kick back, relax, have a little bit of a happy hour, and then we are going to go over our top movies, TV shows, video games, whatever you want, all pop culture things for 2025. So with that being said, boys, welcome back.
howdy.
Welcome
Cheers.
back. It's been a hot minute, boys.
It has been.
Cheers. Feels like forever.
You can see that we're all festive.
I like
Oh, Chris,
your
I didn't
sweater in
realize.
particular, Chris. Yeah, very nice.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, dude, it feels like it's been a lifetime since we last did one of these, and Trent randomly texted and was like, "Hey, why don't we do a year-end recap episode and talk about some of our favorites?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I think that's a great idea."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a wild year for your Geek Peak hosts.
whew.
I almost forgot that Brandon got married at the beginning of the year.
It's been
Right?
a
That wasn't-
crazy year.
That wasn't
Yeah.
last year, right?
No, that was the
No,
beginning
yeah.
of this year. I was married, and now I'm. We bought a house.
Whew.
We're getting a dog in March. Oh boy.
Oh shoot, it's going
Uh,
down.
Chris and I both started new jobs this year.
We did. It's been busy. It's been busy.
I've only been in mine for 3 weeks.
Coming up on 6 months at mine.
Nice.
Thank
Nice.
you.
And
I don't know
I
if
celebrated
that
my
is.
first wedding anniversary in September. So that
There
was
we
cool.
go.
No
Cheers.
hurricanes this year.
I celebrated my 5th in October.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Congrats, dude. Yeah, it's been a year for real.
Yeah, so we have been on a permanent hiatus. We'll see what comes in the new year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You guys can actually, all of you mountain nerds out there, if you want to see more of me,
Support the
I am
boy.
starting a new podcast in February, Mischief Managed, with
Ooh.
Samantha, my wife Samantha. So we launched our first little teaser on Friday. So you guys can go check that out. And basically we'll be covering Harry Potter. So leading up to the new show, we'll be doing deep dive into all different kind of Harry Potter content. So yeah, we're really excited and looking forward to that.
I have a question for you. Have you been to all of the different Harry Potter worlds of Universal in Orlando?
I have not been since, so the last time I went, the Gringotts ride was brand new.
Okay.
So
You're gonna have to
I've
come
been.
over and we'll have to go to Universal sometime. Laura and I have passes, so let's do it.
Heyo.
To do that. So in Geek Peaks tradition, let's start off with what we're sipping on. Chris, why don't you kick us off here?
Heck yeah. Instagram's a pain in the ass.
By the way, hold on. Let me stop us real quick. Are we just getting bots here?
I believe that those are real people.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Oh, I didn't even see him. I did
No, I
not
have no
even
idea.
see
I
that
have
was
no clue.
happening. That's hilarious.
But anyway, Chris,
the old bot invasion. I was trying to pull up your teaser for your podcast here. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
But I can't. Well, we'll have to start it midway through, but I'll cast it real quick. Hold on.
All right. Well, why don't you work on that, Brandon? You tell us what you're sipping on.
Deal. Okay. So the boys are back together.
Woo!
It's a rare kind of night.
Yeah.
I'm feeling rare. Eagle rare.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eagle.
I brought out some of the good stuff because this is a very special occasion. It's the holiday season here with the boys. So cheers to that.
Heck yeah. I'll happily drink to that. Cheers.
McClinky.
McClunky.
McClinky. Okay. I am screen sharing. You guys should be able to see it. This is the Mischief Managed podcast teaser. This is Trent's new show. Oh, wow.
I think I need to add it to the stage.
That might
There
be
we
too loud.
Uh-huh.
Solemnly swear that I am up to no good. I solemnly swear that I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
I'm just vibing to this right now.
Hello, and welcome to the official teaser of my Harry Potter podcast, Mischief Managed. Mischief Managed will be doing deep dives into the books, the new audio drama, the films, and eventually the HBO TV series. Now, you may know me as one leg of a trio from my previous project, the Geek Peak.
That's us.
However, this project is not a trio. Past, present, and future. Mischief Managed is built on balance, the perspective of a seasoned Potter expert and a curious newcomer seeking magic for the first time. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our resident muggle and the official co-host of the Mischief Managed podcast, Samantha. That's not
Nailed it. Love it. That's awesome. That's the first time I've seen that because I have always been terrible at going on social media. And even though I have an Instagram, I haven't been on in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Dude, there are messages in there for you from me. Memes.
I bet there are.
A treasure trove of memes await, brother. That's a great.
I popped in once just because I saw that someone sent me that JC Penney's photo shoot thing. I was like, oh, I got to send that to Chris.
Yes, that was awesome. But yeah, Trent, congrats on the new show. We're excited. We'll be supporting that. And if you like the Geek Peak, then I'm sure you'll see some familiar faces over there at some point. And be sure to support Trent in his Harry Potter fueled endeavors. A lot of cool Harry Potter stuff coming out.
absolutely. All right. Enough about me. Let me talk about my drink. So more about me. This is, of course, bourbon. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. And if you notice here, it's a special edition for a restaurant bar, and they also have they do tastings, wine tastings, beer tastings, bourbon tastings, the Mansion in Melbourne.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, this is real good. It didn't quite save the bourbon industry in the 80s like Maker's Mark did, but
It's not a savior like that.
very good, very good.
Well, I guess I'm up. I just polished off the rest of this bottle. Get this last drop. I've had this for a minute. Friend of the show, Scott, had hooked me up with this a while back. Bardstown Bourbon Company Fusion Series, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is a 40% blend of Kentucky 12-year with like a mostly corn profile with a little bit of rye. And then a blend of an 18% out of Bardstown Bourbon Company. That's a 3-year aged one. And then another 42% on a 2-year age, one that was like looks like primarily that one's the most rye heavy. So it's three different bourbons from them, kind of all blended together. I always find these blends interesting because I don't know, they're just very unique.
I like a blend.
Yeah.
Something that I've actually been gravitating towards lately is Campfire by High West, which is a blend of rye, bourbon, and I think like a Scotch even or something like that. But that is like smoky and delicious. So I've been digging blends.
That's good stuff. This comes out at 98.9 proof, so 49.45% alcohol. Ooh. Not too shabby, boys. Not too shabby. I had to bring out the big guns for the Christmas episode, the year-end recap. And
this is 134 proof.
I feel like I've definitely been drinking less since we haven't been doing the podcast because I don't have like a new drink every week that I'm trying.
I've been perusing Total Wine a whole lot less too. It's a damn shame.
Well, actually, one other thing I wanted to say was that Mischief Managed intro that you heard was done by a friend of ours, Chris. Not this Chris. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to plug him. You know more about what he's got going on.
Yeah. Check him out. He's a full-time musician, producer, DJ, based here in Tampa. And his DJ name is Slex Allen. That's SLEXALLEN. Slex Allen. He's on Instagram and YouTube, and he's actually got a really cool little vlog going on of because he just recently quit his day job to pursue music full time. So he's documenting his journey of trying to make it in the music industry on YouTube and Instagram and stuff. So go give him a follow. Good people. He, like Trent said, made the song for his podcast, and he's also he actually DJ'd my wedding. So he's a good friend of mine.
Absolutely. Okay, Brandon popped out again. Let's just get right to our topic of the day. So
let's get down to business.
Yeah.
To defeat the Huns.
To defeat the Huns. Defend my family's honor. I'll kick it off because I know you and Brandon have some things that are similar on your list.
Yeah.
Here, let me pull this. Let me pull up my list here. I'll start with number 5.
Yeah, please.
Number 5 for the year for me is James Gunn's Superman. Ooh. I know Brandon's going to want to talk about this. But yeah, I thought this was a absolutely fantastic way to kick off the new DCEU, whatever they're calling it.
He's in the lobby. He's like, let me in.
Let me in. My camera just keeps cutting out, StreamYard stuff.
Just StreamYard.
Brandon, if you missed it, I just
I heard you.
Okay, yeah. So I thought that movie was fantastic. There's and they set everything up for a long future with that iteration of that character. It did feel very James Gunn-esque. It felt like kind of Guardians of the Galaxy, with especially the scenes where they're in like the whatever other realm that they were
like
out of.
The Pocket Universe.
Yeah. Something else I noticed, I just saw the Supergirl trailer and I was like, man, this just looks like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
But I know that looks awesome. I think that'll be fun.
I remember you mentioned that. Is that not being directed by James Gunn?
No. Let me.
It looks like it would be.
Let me see who it's being directed by.
Dude, it's being directed by Corey Taylor
from Slipknot.
Yes.
That's sick.
Craig Gillespie, which sounds familiar to Star Wars, I feel like.
Was he one of the directors that was supposed to direct one of the Star Wars movies that was never actually going to be coming out?
They just wrapped the Starfighter movie, Rogue Squadron or whatever.
I saw that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The cast they have a lot of heavy hitters in the cast. I don't know. We'll have to see. We may be coming back for some special episodes here and there, but there hasn't been a whole lot going on in the Star Wars universe that's been too interesting recently. They did come out with Vision season 2, which
You say that, but just this year, which is something that we're going to talk about, they just dropped one of the greatest things that's ever been in the Star Wars franchise. You know what I'm talking about. Trent don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about.
yeah. I feel like that'll have to be a one-off, but yes, I hope not.
But yeah,
there's no way they can make that again.
What did you guys think about Superman this year?
I loved it. I loved his dog.
So, I actually haven't seen Superman yet.
What? It's on HBO.
I know. I haven't had a chance to get around to it. It's been a busy year.
Yeah. I haven't been able to see one battle after another yet, and I've heard nothing but good stuff about that movie.
Me neither. That also just dropped on HBO.
Yeah, I had that queued
And I
up.
love
before
Leo.
we
I
came
still haven't seen that either. I've been so busy.
Yeah, that's supposed to be
something interesting about Superman is this Netflix Warner Brothers merger. So I'm interested to see if they continue to let James Gunn run the DCU, because they're going to have control over pretty much everything outside of the cable networks, including HBO.
That will be insane if they decide to move away from using James Gunn after that is the person at the forefront of this new universe that they're trying to make.
Like, finally got it going.
Can DC actually get their shit together and just like pick a path and stick to that path for a second?
I feel like there's no way that they end up canning him and moving forward with someone else, because so far he's 2 for 2, and Peacemaker has been great. The new season of Peacemaker was awesome. And yeah, like, I don't know. He hasn't missed yet, and he just got started. Like, they would derail the whole universe if they tried to like overscale it like Marvel did. It'll be terrible.
We'll see. I mean, new ownership. We'll see what happens.
It's true.
Chris, what's your number 5?
Number 5. I didn't really rank these, but I'll just throw one out here that I really, really enjoyed this year. I loved that show, The Pit, on HBO. That was a like top tier, must watch every week type show for me. It was nominated for a bunch of awards. Let's see. It won Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Drama Series. It had Noah Weil in it, who is like pretty well known from ER. And he just absolutely crushed it. He also was an executive producer on it. And like Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 95 on it. All the actors were great. They're all relatively newcomers. Like the only one I knew was Noah Weil. Really compelling story. And ultimately, I can't wait for season 2. It was so good, so different than what I normally watch, and that's why I love HBO. Like a couple years back, they had that like Station 11, which was about like a pandemic that ended the world, and then but it like focused on people like bringing art back into the world. And I feel like HBO always does like really cool, like just very out there conceptually TV shows. And The Pit was like an hour by hour journey through a day in the life in this Pittsburgh emergency room. And it was just very real, very gritty. By the end of the season, you feel like physically tired with the characters. So that was really, really strong one. Highly recommend it. Definitely outside the norm of what I'd watch, more of a drama focused one, but the writing is just killer.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I watched a good bit of that, and then just kind of fell off as I normally do with TV shows. But I did really enjoy like the first half of the season that I watched.
Dude, you gotta finish it because it actually gets so crazy on like I think it's like the 8th episode. Shit pops off. Like I didn't see it coming. I'll just put it that way.
Good, Brandon.
So coming into this, I didn't really have it ranked per se, but if I were to have it ranked, then there is a clear outlier from my other ones, and that's my number 5, and that's probably because of recency bias. But Welcome to Derry, I just actually finished it today, and it is such a like fresh breath of air. for bringing an actual horror TV series to life, and it interlinks so well with all of Stephen King's universe, especially its part 1 and part 2 of the movies that came out a few years ago. I was very surprised. I went in with not super high expectations. And by the end of the first episode, I was like jaw on the floor. I'm like, holy shit. This, because you go in with the expectation of seeing these children actors like, oh, okay, this is going to be a Stranger Things knockoff type thing. They're not pulling punches in this show. So
yeah, the way that cold open happens in the first episode is absolutely insane. Now, I have not finished it yet. We're on episode 5.
Okay.
Nice.
Have you, where you're at, have you seen Pennywise yet?
No. So where we're at is we basically just finished the kind of backstory to the creature with like the Native American tribes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
So it's probably maybe an episode or 2 away where you actually see Pennywise, but the reveal, you're gonna love it. It comes out of nowhere and it is startling. It's awesome. They did it so well. And Bill Skarsgård, dude, I'm so glad they got him to come back to reprise the role because he is just a gem. He needs to win an award for his acting as Pennywise.
Yeah,
you could not do that without getting his buy-in. You just wouldn't have been able to launch it.
I appreciate that Andy Muschietti, who did it chapter 1 and 2, Andy directed the Flash movie. He is the showrunner for this, and he has done an excellent job, like you said, Brandon, tying it in. Like, as someone who read the whole Dark Tower series by Stephen King, and I actually haven't read it, but I've read The Shining, and I've read The Stand, and oh no, Trent's gone now. But I've seen or read a bunch of his books, and it was really, really cool to see all of the different ties. Like,
there's so many references, also. Yeah,
like directly to the Dark Tower.
Yeah, and Dick Halloran in there, and like by the end of the season, like him talking about like really revealing, like, yes, this is the Dick Halloran, like, because of his next assignment or next thing that he's interested in going to do. So cool.
I'll throw some spoilers out there that they never fully confirm in the show, but it is like I did some legwork on my end and confirmed it, is that the character Will in Welcome to Derry is related to Mike.
I've heard that. I've seen that.
It's his father.
And then also, there's another big reveal in the last.
Well, they actually tell you that one though. So I'll
I'm not gonna say, but that reveal.
Which one was?
Really cool.
Which one was Mike in It Chapter 1? Was that the one?
He's the one black kid who was homeschooled and his family burnt to death.
Okay.
He like worked at the butcher shop, and
all these references to like The Shining and everything
in the show, but
he's got the same last name, and it's his parents died, and then I was like, oh, did Pennywise like kill them somehow, even though it wasn't during the cycle? But can't wait. Welcome to Derry. I'm excited because they've confirmed they're making another season, and it's going to go another time jump back. And if you watch the opening credits, it shows like the 2 or 3 different cycles of Pennywise.
Is it back or forward? Who's to say?
Right? Time is a flat circle.
Yeah.
But the next one's going to be like during the like mafia era, like mobster era. And
then they talk about that a lot, about one of the events that happened 27 years prior.
I'm excited to see that. Gangster Pennywise swinging around on a light post is amazing.
Yeah. Also, I've had the theme song for that show stuck in my head many, many times.
Oh yeah, that's all over my Instagram.
Super quick fun fact: the director, he like heard that song and really liked it and wanted to put it in a project, but could never like find the right one. And years and years went by, like where he like didn't find the right one, and then finally was just like, oh yeah, someone was like, what about that song for the theme? And he's like, perfect.
It is. It is perfect. So that's my number 5.
I'll go on to my number 4, which was one of the best horror movies of the year, Weapons. It also gave us some of our best memes of everybody doing the
the Naruto run.
Oh my god, yeah.
I personally love when a horror movie gives like a little bit of supernatural, but it's not totally supernatural, which is what this is. I mean, towards the end, it does kind of get a little wonky, and it turns out that Gladys is a witch.
Yeah.
I
But
love that witches are
I
back
love
in,
that.
y'all.
Yeah, bring more witches. We need more witch movies.
Full send.
I just thought this was a great reason for Hollywood to continue to support directors and writer and witches that have, you know, original screenplays.
100%.
We've been getting a lot of those recently, and I want them to continue. I loved that movie. I thought it was so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in here. I would say that Weapons is my number 4 as well. It again, I went in with basically no expectations. I had no idea, besides the fact that it was the same director as Barbarian, and he was also a member of Whitest Kids You Know, which is a show that I grew up with and I love. But man, took me by surprise. I loved it, and the fact that they filmed it in a way where it's just showing different perspectives and going like through time, and you get to piece all of that together. So cool, and all the stars in the movie, they crushed it. They absolutely nailed it.
Yeah. It was really, really good. It's on my honorable mentions list, but only because of how strong horror was this year. And I didn't want to just only have horror movies on my top 5.
Mine's mostly horror.
But man, it was something awesome, something special. That first time seeing it in a theater was a blast.
There's a scene in that movie that I haven't felt that pure dread or like discomfort since watching Hereditary. After I saw it, I called Chris. I'm like, hey, there was a scene that made me feel this way. And he called it. He knew exactly which one I was talking about before I even mentioned it. It's when she's sitting outside in her car and falls asleep, and someone walks out the front door very slowly and just eerily walks towards the car. Like I was having chills up my entire spine during that entire scene.
Crazy, dude.
So good.
Like there was a grown man who had an entire meltdown in our theater. He was screaming at max volume for like straight up 8 seconds.
That's just a masterclass in horror and building dread.
It was great.
Better than the new Scream movies?
Yes. Definitely better than the new Scream movie.
It's like, are those movies scary?
No.
That's what I'm saying. More original horror. Quit killing our classics.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. So that was me and Brandon number 4 weapons. What was on your number 4?
Number 4 for me is so we talked to the Pit, and Welcome to Derry was actually on my list. So I would
go with your number 3.
Yeah, number 3 would be, let's see. Oh, number 3 was 28 Years Later.
That was also my number 3.
I loved that film. I had so much fun. I can't wait for the next one. I'm happy that they're turning the sequel around pretty quickly, where you're not going to be waiting for like 3, 4, 5 years like some of these movies. I thought just the original direction of the storyline, the like special infected, the memes about that dude's gigantic schlong, Danny Boyle coming back, just like all of it was awesome. I thought the music was really good. I thought the action was cool. I didn't expect it to be like a father-son journey, and then also like a mother-son journey as well. I'm interested to see kind of how the next one goes, because the ending was left very open-ended, where it's like some absolute tomfoolery is about to happen. So I think the first film can only be made better by the sequel at this point, and I really liked the first one, so I'm looking forward to doing like a back-to-back, like double feature of that one.
So I have 2 things to add to that. I think that maybe the best scene of the year is when they're getting chased by the Alpha on that bridge.
Cool.
Are you saying the best scene of anything of the year?
Yeah, that scene I thought was absolutely incredible.
With that later, but that's high praise.
Well, just say what it is then.
Well, it's my number one, so we'll get there.
Oh, okay. All right.
The only other scene in a movie that stood up to that is also on my list, and it's also a horror film.
It's probably your number one, also, I assume.
Well, it's not. It's actually not my number one, but it is my number two. But the fact that there was two specific scenes in two horror movies this year that could both be
horror.
I think I might
good this year.
I think I might know what Brandon's is, and mine was in contention as well for number one. What I think his is, but one of the reasons I say that I thought that was the best scene filmed this year is you have to have a little bit of like, lore going back to the first 28 days later. That was filmed all on a camcorder. This movie was filmed all on iPhones.
Yeah.
So
just really cool.
Like kind of knowing the history of that and then how good that scene was, it just stuck out to me a lot more than anything else.
The technical achievements on that film as well, in terms of those iPhone rigs that they had in like the 360 shots that were almost like video game shots. I hope more films start to do that because it was so like revolutionary and creative. I hope that becomes like a standard in film moving forward, because I think a lot of movies could benefit from that. Think of John Wick with that.
Yeah,
dude, I'm so glad you brought that up. I forgot to mention that. That was something I have never that brought me back to seeing my first Quentin Tarantino movie, and I'm like, I didn't know movies could be like this. Not specifically the way he shoots his films, but just the way that they were shooting those kill scenes I was like, oh, this is amazing. I've never seen this before.
Yes.
And you're right. It does really remind you of like a video game.
It's like the first time you watch the Lucky 77s or whatever, Lucky 88s or whatever they are. The Kill Bill fight scene, the samurai.
Yeah.
It's like that, where you're just like, whoa, what is this? Like, how are they doing this? This is sick.
Okay, so number 3 for me and Chris was 28 Years Later. Brandon, did we do your number 3 yet?
We have not, and I'm very excited to talk about it because this is actually it's my number 3, and it is the best, in my opinion, video game to come out this year, and it's one that I have been waiting for years, and I talked about it on our very first episode of the Geek Peak. Hollow Knight Silk Song finally came out this year, and it lived up to every single expectation I could have ever wanted for it. It was incredible.
It was
Brandon got me to play Hollow Knight, and I very rarely pick up a weird game. And I actually started playing Hollow Knight this year.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's tough. It's tough. But Silk Song came out. I was absolutely thrilled. They kind of just like shadow dropped it to like, hey, by the way, it comes out next week, and they just announced it. And I picked it up day one. I dumped 130 some odd hours into it immediately and beat the absolute dog shit out of that game. Killed every single boss. Love it. And they have already announced that they're doing a DLC for it. Very excited about that as well. So,
dude, that's sick.
Hollow Knight fans, we're eating good.
I'm happy Brandon finally got this game. It was literally like 2020, 2021 that he was hyped about the sequel. And
they were talking about it back then. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be out like next year. Nah, dude. Team Cherry lies.
That was also around the same time that City Skylines 2 was supposed to drop on the console, and now they're just like, we're not sure if we're even going to bring it to console. I'm like, you're sick. You're sick.
But yeah, I mean, the world building that they've done, the development of a character that was in the original Hollow Knight, making that the main focused character of the new game, bringing you to a completely different realm or world or whatever city. The music, absolutely astounding. World building, again, impeccable. The fact that it's all just beautifully, like, I don't know if it's hand drawn necessarily, but
that's what it looks like, though.
It damn near looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It kind of reminds me of like, this is probably an insult to it, but it kind of reminds me of like Paper Mario.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
The art style. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful game. So happy it finally came out. And 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. My number 2. I wonder.
I don't know if I asked you.
Huh?
Did you beat that game?
Oh, yeah. I beat the hell out of that game.
The first one's impossible. I'll never beat it.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
game
tough.
enough.
It's tough as nails.
I've lost the dexterity in my fingers that allow me to game that well.
And there's no easy mode. It's get good or get out of here.
No, yeah, you're right. It's frustrating.
It can be.
I take breaks playing Jack and Dexter when I get upset. All right, my number 2. This is either going to be one of your number ones or it's got to be number 2. I know that this is on your list. This is Sinners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just tell you that's my number 1 right now is Sinners. And that is the best scene in anything.
I knew it.
In my opinion, the one shot of the music scene where it just brings in all these different, where all these different musical genres and like the history of music essentially through one take. Oh man, that scene is just breathtaking.
So one of the complaints I have a lot about things that happen in TV or film is when you bring me out of it. But that in particular, I thought it's something that brought me out of the movie, but in a good way, where I was watching it and I was like, holy shit, this is also something that I've never seen before. And it's so good because you're blending musical genres and you're doing like time hops in the middle of that scene. It was just incredible.
I mean, it shows that it's not just a vampire movie. This is a movie that's also talking about cultures and how music in particular can develop and also translate through multiple different cultures and really bring people together.
Yeah,
I love that. So cool.
That I have a question for you guys. So you guys knew this was a vampire movie before you went and saw it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how I bitch about my movie trailers? If this would have dropped with no knowledge of that, people's jaws would have been on the floor.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
This was, take the vampires and the horror element out. This was just a good movie for like the first hour before any of that happens.
Yeah.
And I know everybody has under the sun has probably made this comparison, but if nobody's said it yet, if you guys like that movie, you need to watch From Dusk Till Dawn.
True.
That absolutely took
thing I thought of
inspiration.
after walking out of that theater, I'm like, that was From Dusk Till Dawn, but just the newer version of it.
Yeah.
Because when I saw From Dusk Till Dawn, I never saw a movie poster. I was in college and it was just on Netflix, and I was like, oh, I'll watch this. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, same. I had no idea going into From Dusk Till Dawn, so that completely blindsided me. But this one I did know going in. That being said, I don't think it takes anything away from it that it's a vampire movie. If anything, it's just a cool little addition to an already great movie.
Yeah, I mean, we could sit here for an hour talking just about this film, but the like technical achievements on this movie, the cinematography, the acting, the costuming.
Michael B. Jordan, brother, holy.
Bro.
Well, he pulled the Lindsay Lohan on this. He did
literally too. It's so good.
Literally, the whole cast crushed it. Like Haley Steinfeld was amazing. Like the just literally every character. The young guy who I've never even seen before, the guitarist. Like there's just I loved the like paranormal tie with the music too. I thought that was cool.
Absolutely. My number 2 most listened song on my Spotify rap this year was Rocky Road to Dublin. I've listened to that song so many times. It's so good. Specifically the one from Sinners.
Yes.
You guys remember when I had From Dusk Till Dawn on my director's cut episode as Quentin Tarantino, and it wasn't Quentin Tarantino that directed it?
He's not the director, but he is in the movie.
Yeah.
Old Robert Rodriguez.
He loves his feet.
That's what made me think of it. I was like, how did he not direct this? He had Selma Hayek's foot in his mouth.
That's funny.
Okay, so that was my number 2. That was Bury the Lead. That was Brandon's number 1. Chris, what was your number 2?
That was also my number 2.
Okay, Brandon, what was your number 2?
So I think my number 1 and number 2 are kind of interchangeable almost, because while Sinners I think is probably the best like new thing to come out this year, my number 2, which could also be number 1, is Andor season 2. This is peak Star Wars. It just is. This is something that I watched through on Chris's recommendation, and I think it's pretty well known that I'm a little bit pessimistic about Star Wars on this podcast because it hasn't been its best self in a long time. But my wife and I sat down, we watched through Andor season 1 to catch up for season 2 when it was coming out. We loved it. Like, yeah, that was great. I can't wait for season 2. Season 2 is outstanding. I cannot believe how good it is. Like, it is everything that I've ever wanted out of like a serious drama. Not even Star Wars necessarily, just a serious drama. It's so good. And the fact that it's just set in the Star Wars universe makes it even better.
So I famously have not finished season 1 of Andor, and I'm not going to get into all the reasons why. But Brandon, you cannot shake your head or wag your finger at me because I will not have any of that bullshit because you took forever to watch it. Forever.
Yeah. Well,
I'll take it from Chris. I'll take it from Chris.
Listen,
funny enough,
Brandon. That made Laura want to go and watch. We haven't done it yet, but she wants to watch Rogue One now because it goes straight into Rogue One from the end of it. And after that, she's like, you know what? I'd even be interested in watching the original trilogy again because I haven't seen that since I was a kid. I was like, hell yeah. So
what I was going to say is funny enough, Brandon liking it that much made me kind of be like, okay, I should watch this outside of you because Chris has been telling me forever. He's like,
watch
motherfucker.
Literally, I echo all of Brandon's sentiments. I mean, it's just like one of the smartest written shows that Disney's ever had. It's like HBO level quality. The world building is amazing. All of the story is just so good. It's going to be a show that I'm going to be going back and watching like every year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's that good.
And the real reason it's taken me so long to watch it is just the Star Wars fatigue. I mean, there's the Marvel fatigue.
I get that.
And
I get it.
I will go and watch it probably before the end of the year, just because I'm going to have some time off in between Christmas and New Year's. So
don't lie to me.
Do yourself the favor. Please do
I still got to finish season 1.
Love it.
At least give me this, guys. The first season takes forever to get going.
It
you know where I'm
takes a
at.
little bit to build up.
It's
I will
those
say,
first three episodes.
Yeah,
I just finished the heist. I just finished the heist in the first season.
Okay, you should at this point you should be kind of like, okay,
it's picking up. It's picking up.
Wait till the next episode after the heist. That's when it really starts getting serious.
Man, it's so good.
All right, I'm gonna do my number 1 last. Brandon, yours was Sinners. Chris, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is Andor. Andor season 2. Like I said, I mean, it was one of those shows where like that show like made me cry at points.
Me too.
Like,
it transcends Star Wars.
Yeah, it was like so powerful. And like the only time I ever cried in Mando was when Luke Skywalker came because it was like, oh my God, it's my childhood hero. This
nostalgia bait.
This was based around how good the freaking story was and how powerful it was. Like, I can't get over like how the first season was phenomenal and the second season completely upstages it.
Trent, how much do you like Rogue One, right?
I love Rogue One.
This season 2 makes Rogue One so much better, and it makes it so much more heartbreaking.
It really does.
So
even Nelshi,
you guys talking about just how well written it is and how good it is outside of nostalgia bait and everything. One of the reasons why I think that it is probably that good is Tony Gilroy, the showrunner, famously is not a Star Wars fan, and
we need more.
As good as
more Star Wars,
as good as Favreau is, and Filoni, they are mega Star Wars nerds, and we saw what happened with season 3 of Mando, and we saw what happened. Despite me liking Ahsoka, we kind of saw what happened with Ahsoka. It just wasn't as. Oh well, Acolyte is a travesty to the Star Wars universe. Like maybe worse than Rian Johnson.
The power of man.
Maybe worse than Rian Johnson.
And I watched it.
I
gave it a shot, but it was terrible.
The whole thing that started us on this messed up path was Rian Johnson.
Rian Johnson, it really was.
We would never have had Acolyte if Rian Johnson hadn't been here.
Before I get into my number 1, have you guys been watching all of this AI all these AI Star Wars stories. I don't know what the actual social media channel is that's doing it. I've sent them to you a few times.
I've only
But
seen
they're-
the one that you said about Vader.
Like the workplace comedy kind of thing.
No. It's not the workplace
no.
comedies. Those are funny with the stormtroopers. But the one that Brandon's talking about, they're pulling basically comic book story strips, and they're feeding them into AI. So the Vader one with Anakin was
shit goes hard.
incredible.
Oh, is that when he was getting rehabilitated and stuff or whatever?
Like getting his the voice box thing, and like they're like shaving down his chest. Like,
Yeah,
it's wild.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Disney just invested like, I don't know, $1 billion or something into OpenAI. And one of the things that's going to be coming to Disney Plus soon is you're going to be able to use all of their original content and create AI videos on that platform and share them on the platform. And they will be selecting some that can be watched by everybody. So
weird, but okay.
Stuff like that is going to be really cool because you're going to get hyper nerds making this stuff that is just going to be amazing. I'm excited for it.
It's not canon, but it is cool.
They won't make it canon.
Every day we get further from the sun.
All right. My number one of the
real quick, you brought up AI. Did you hear that Meta is banning all AI generated content?
Like,
really? No.
What do you mean meta? Like the metaverse or Facebook?
Like Facebook and Instagram?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Good, because I'm sick of seeing stories on Instagram that aren't real. I'll be like, wow, that's so cool. And then I'll look at the comments like, AI. I'm like, man, I believed it. It makes me so sad. Like, I really thought that cool underwater hotel was real. Now I'll never be able to go.
That's where Disney's going to come eat their lunch.
Not the underwater hotel.
I know. Heartbreaking.
So it wouldn't be a Geek Peek episode with a top 5 if I was not able to include my boy Tom Cruise. If there's ever an opportunity, if there's ever an opportunity to give a Tom Cruise movie number 1, I'm going to take it. And that is Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
This wasn't even the number 1 out of the 2 movies.
These 2 movies narratively and like plot holes and everything, they've got a ton of things wrong with them. But the dedication that man gives us, the dedication he gives to entertain us is amazing.
The first one is like, I like the second one, but the first one is so much better.
Okay, the first one didn't come out in 2025, brother. So we're not comparing those. But the biplane scene, I mean, that's really what I'm talking about, is the biplane and the submarine scene, particularly. The submarine, you talking about dread. The submarine scene had me holding my breath.
I am dead, bro. I am dead.
Also, when I went to see that in IMAX, my theater's AC went out, so I was legitimately sweating.
Oh God. It's real.
Sounds terrible.
But yeah, like if you guys haven't done it yet, go look at like some of the YouTube videos about how they created that biplane scene, and the man's a maniac. I mean, absolutely insane.
I will say, no one does stunts like Tom Cruise.
I'm just sad they canceled his NASA movie.
He canceled it basically. He gave a big middle finger to you know who, because he's like, I'm not going to ask him for, to help me with any of this.
People.
They dropped.
That's the one. That's as far as he goes. Apparently, he won't go that far to entertain.
This year, one more thing that we have to mention. It's been like one of the big things that happened this year is the Epstein files were finally released.
Kinda. It's all redacted.
Somewhat.
It's literally all redacted. It's a page full of black.
You mean all the pictures of people with him that we already knew associated with him? Great.
Yeah, it's nothing. Cool.
Fantastic.
Very transparent. Awesome.
It's here. We're saved.
Speaking of Tom Cruise, did you see the new teaser for his new movie? I think it's called Digger or The Digger.
I have not.
The Digger.
Is it about Dig
Let's see. Tom Cruise about Dig Dug.
Dug? Dig Dug, the live action movie. Tom Cruise is the digger.
So Alejandro Inarritu. You guys know him, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's done. I'm trying to remember. I always get him confused with Alejandro Curion or whatever.
I'll look it up. So this is his new film with him. Oh, so he did Revenant and Birdman.
Oh, okay.
So
I have not
it's
seen Birdman. I need to see that.
Oh, Birdman's so
Birdman's
good.
great.
Birdman.
So it's a really interesting pairing, and it's kind of like a dark comedy, which I can't wait to see what Cruise does with this. I mean, I saw the teaser. It doesn't really give anything away about what it's about or anything, but I'm going to call it right now. I think this is going to be fantastic, and I think this is going to be Academy bait for Tom. And I think if he have ever in recent times is going to get his chance at an Academy Award, last year, or maybe it was even this year, he got one for like contributions to film, but he better get one.
Has he not won an Oscar?
Never. No. He
No.
got like an honorary one this year.
Not even for like stuntman, or because he is his own stuntman.
Well, stunts just became eligible, I think, in 2026. Or no. I think in the Academy Awards this year, stunts are eligible for the first time ever. So he might win one for that for Final Reckoning. But I just everybody keep that on your radar. Keep Digger on your radar. All right, so let's go. I just want 2 honorable mentions. I couldn't put this in here because it hasn't been finished yet, but Stranger Things. I absolutely binged through that when it dropped, and it's so good. I can't wait to see how they wrap that up.
No spoilers. Laura has never seen Stranger Things up until just recently. We binged through season 1. We binged through season 2. We're about to start season 3 for her, but I haven't seen any of season 5 yet. Of course, I am caught up all the way through season 4, though.
Okay. Yeah. No spoilers.
Yep.
But I just wanted to mention it. And then also the new audio dramas, the new Harry Potter audio dramas. So Sorcerer's Stone just came out, and it's incredible. It's so good. So if you guys listen to audiobooks, like they have the Harry Potter audiobooks, but these are built with effects. So you have music, you have different sound effects, special effects, and then every character is played by a different actor. So it's a real audio drama. And so we'll be covering that on Mischief Managed as well, but it's a really fun way to kind of go through the books again if you haven't revisited those in a while.
Is it just Sorcerer's Stone that's out right now?
Just Sorcerer's Stone now.
Where can you find it?
So I think you have to go through Audible, meaning you're gonna have to shell up some credits.
Yeah.
Some schmeckles.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll actually probably check that out because it's been a long time since I've actually read through the books.
So Hugh Laurie plays Dumbledore, and he's so good. He's the guy that plays House, if you don't know that.
Yeah, I heard, I can't remember who it was. I heard someone is playing Mr. Weasley. Is it Simon Pegg or is it Nick Frost?
Yeah. Well, Nick Frost is playing Hagrid in the HBO series.
Right. So is it Simon Pegg that's voicing Mr. Weasley in that?
Let me see.
Well, while you're looking that up, I'm going to throw my honorable mentions out real quick.
Yeah, it's Simon Pegg, Brandon.
That's awesome.
I've got Weapons was on my list. Another one that was really good that we didn't touch on was Warfare from Alex Garland. That was a phenomenal war film if you're into that hyper realistic. I also really liked Seth Rogen's TV show on Apple called The Studio.
Oh, The Studio was so good.
If you're a movie fan or a TV fan, like it does a really good job of parodying the industry, and it's very well constructed show. Really
they have an episode of that show called The Oneer, which is all done in one shot, and it's incredible.
That's my favorite one. Also, Ghost of Tsushima's sequel, Ghost of Yotai, came out this year. I'm still playing that right now. I didn't feel like it would be right to put it on my list without having beaten it. But loving that. And there has been a book series that I've been reading this year that has become really popular, called Dungeon Crawler Carl. And currently it's 7 books. The 8th book is coming out this year. It is so good. Been listening to it on Audible. It's about an alien race that puts humanity inside this gigantic video game like dungeon and makes them compete. And then each floor kind of has different rules and dynamics and puzzles. But it turns into like a gigantic intergalactic live stream that people can like become patrons, like you're on Twitch, and give you items and things. And one of the floors is like a gigantic like Castle Wars, like multi-faction, just open battle. There's magic, there's technology. It's really funny. So I am on the last book of that and excited for the finale, or I believe the final book.
My brother's wife, Annie, she just got that. I think one of my family members gave it to her for her birthday. And I'm like, Annie, read it, because Chris has been telling me all about it, and I want to borrow it from you.
It's so
something
good.
else that happened this year is I discovered a new series. Well, not new, but this has been out for a while. But Red Rising. I know I've told Chris about it. Brandon, have you heard of this?
I have not.
I don't. So it had been a long time since I really had been reading a lot. I read like 4 books in the span of like 2 months. This series is amazing. Okay. It's like Hunger Games and Star Wars and Star Trek. It's just really, really fun. And so you should. I just got my brother into it as well. It's really good, and it's going to be an Amazon television series soon.
Ooh,
nice.
Okay, the only other thing, and this isn't really honorable mentions, it's more just like cool stuff that happened this year in the gaming world. So Halo and Gears of War came to the PlayStation. The new Halo remaster is coming out next year.
I'm gonna play that.
And then Helldivers went to the Xbox. So officially the console wars are over, which
they're over.
Crazy to see them finally end. And then I believe there was one other thing I was gonna mention.
Oh, Chris, we buried the lead here. We were talking about my new show. You need to talk about how successful you've been with your new channel and Helldivers.
Yeah. I will. But one last thing before I forget. They have announced there will be a new Knights of the Old Republic game. Fate of the Old Republic. They did a launch trailer. Can't wait. I think that'll be cool. So if you are into Helldivers and gaming in general, I started a little hobby page called Sloppy Pigface, all one word, and I play a lot of Helldivers on there. Just about to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, and have had a couple pretty viral little videos that I've made. I've been posting a lot of the clips here on the Geek Peek YouTube channel as well, but gonna get that kind of squared away and be doing live streams and all that good stuff. So if you're interested, hit me up. Would love to play together sometime.
Heck yeah. I have one honorable mention. You know that I love my animated movies, shows, things, and I am not one. Actually, I'm kind of a K-pop hater, but K-pop Demon Hunters came out of nowhere and blew me away. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been hearing so much about that.
It's so good. I don't know. It has no business being as good as it is, but the animation is stellar. Sony really dropped the ball on that. They just like sold it to Netflix for like nothing, and it became like the biggest thing this year. The amount of kids that came to our house for trick-or-treating that were like in K-pop Demon Hunter costumes was absolutely insane. The music has ranked like in the top 10, like multiple songs on Spotify and Billboard, like for like weeks in a row. It's crazy. It's really good. I mean, I know what it sounds like. I know what it looks like, but it's good. Take my word for it.
I've heard it's great. I have not. I like started watching the first episode, but haven't.
It's a movie. It's not an episode.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I started watching like the first 20-ish minutes of it, and then realized it was not a TV show and stopped it because I was like, oh, I don't have like an hour and a half.
That's fair. It's good. I recommend it.
I'm gonna check it out though.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, this was great. Good to have the band back together.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, this has been a blast.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll probably
Maybe
do
we'll it again sometime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think next year we'll definitely hop on these more, especially as things come out that we really want to talk about. Like I'm sure that at least me I'll cover some House of the Dragon in the summer.
We'll have to talk about Andor in depth after you've seen it.
Okay. I'm always down for that.
All right.
All right, everybody. Well, with that being said, we're going to climb down off this mountaintop. We will see you not next week, but next time at the summit of the Geek Peak.
Peace.
Descending from atop the highest mountains of pop culture and delivering the knowledge of media you seek. This is the Geek Peak Podcast. Descending from atop the highest mountains of pop culture and delivering the knowledge of media you seek.